Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Mariam Hina, and I am the Communications and Partnerships Manager at Oky Tanzania. We are the Oky franchise partner here in Tanzania, and creating Oky, contextualizing Oky has been such an amazing, exciting, and enriching journey for us. And I'm so happy that I get to share with you and to take you through that awesome journey. Of course, we started co-creating with girls a couple of months ago. We were able to co-create with more than 190 girls, and these are girls who are in school and out of school. And one thing we realized is definitely Oky is a solution that is needed. I'm sure that is something that we all know. Girls are definitely facing various challenges when it comes to taboos and some cultural norms that are really affecting them as girls who are going through their periods. And what we've noticed is that there was a huge excitement to simply have a safe space to talk about the different challenges and to start creating a solution that is for girls and by girls in Tanzania. As I say, the girls love the app, and one of the favorite features of the application is the encyclopedia. And this is because it has so much information which is accurate, information which is definitely needed, and information that many girls are not able to have access to. They're not really able to ask their parents, not really able to ask their friends, their teachers, their guardians. And that's one thing that Oky is really going to give to our community. I know myself as a young girl and even living in the urban area, it was a difficult conversation to have with my parents. So I can only imagine how worse it gets, especially in the rural areas with slightly and maybe stronger cultural norms that are not positive for the girl child. As a team, we were able to go to different parts of the country, from the north to the south, to the east, to the west, and even to the beautiful island of Zanzibar. I'm sure that's a place in Tanzania that many people know. And we enjoyed creating the app, and the girls really felt like it was a solution that they were creating for themselves. And I'm so excited to show you the different assets of some of the avatars that we created. And these are avatars that are, of course, going to be used in the Oky app, and they're going to be relevant to as many girls as possible in Tanzania. And what we wanted to ensure is whether this girl is a city girl or whether she's from a small town, well, whichever religion she's from, whether she's a girl with a disability or a girl without a disability, we wanted her to see herself in the application. And this is why you'll see at the top left, we have Nuru, who is a girl with a physical disability. Then on the other end, we have Koku, and she has challenges with her eyes. And these are not, things that we just came up with on our own, but one of the schools that we went to had various young girls with disabilities. And for them, it was important to know that they're also they can also see themselves in the application, and we're also thinking about them. This was, I think, also one of the most emotional part of the process, because we were also very happy to be a part of a solution that is truly for all girls, no matter where you're from and no matter your situation. Oky is really something, is really an application that is being embraced by all girls. And we wanted Oky to not just be an app like any other app that you just sit in your room and you're still in your room. No, we wanted it to be a different experience. And the girls wanted to see the whole of Tanzania, because some of them have not necessarily, traveled to the big city of Dar es Salaam or been to the amazing beaches in Zanzibar. So we thought this is an amazing time for the girls to not only get the information they need, but to also travel. So that is why we have the Beachstone town, which is in Zanzibar. And then we have the school, which is an environment that they're familiar with. Then we have the big city of Dar es Salaam, the busy city of Dar es Salaam. But also, we wanted Oky to feel like home. And that is why we have the village or the home theme. And last but not least, we have the highest mountain in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, with its animals, to bring out this nature that we have here in Tanzania. So this is a journey, not just a journey for us as partners when we're creating the application, but also a journey for the girls when they're creating the application and also when they're using Oky. Oky is being created in a way that is not only accessible to all girls, so it is going to be available on Android, on iOS, but also because not every girl in Tanzania has access to internet every day. An important functionality was the offline aspect of the application, but also ensuring that the language is girl friendly and it's also culturally appropriate. All the content in the application is going to be approved by the government, as menstrual health and hygiene is a sensitive issue, not just for Tanzania, but for the world. And once we didn't just want it to be accepted by the government, but accepted by the people, not just by the girls, but really by also the decision makers, the parents and the guardians, for them to really think that this is a tool that my child, that my little sister can use, and it is an asset to us, rather than something that is going to, kind of quote unquote cost us our culture. And this is why we are ensuring that the Oky app is accessible to all, whether it's a girl with a disability, but also a girl who does not necessarily have a smartphone. Not all families in Tanzania have a smartphone. Therefore, we're thinking in the long term, once we have created the application, we put options like the IVR option, so that girls who do not have smartphones can still have access to the same service, but also the same information that is much needed through their normal phones. We have been documenting our journey throughout on various social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter. And if you follow us on these platforms at Oky Tanzania, you will be able to see what we've done, our plans for the future, and just how the girls really have felt about creating the application. We invite you on this journey with us, and we hope that you would love to be a part of it, and you will be a part of our online community as we continue to share more about what we're doing here in Tanzania. Thank you very much. Oky for girls, by girls, period.